Hey guys, welcome to our channel, Tag Along with the Tinsleys, and today we have some really big news for you guys. I'm sure if you saw our thumbnail, you already know what's going on, and so I'm hopping on before I show you guys the video that we recorded back in March to say that I hope that you guys will forgive us, and I hope that you guys will be nice to us, and I hope that you guys will stick with us, because we know a lot of you guys are watching our channel because we have the Ranger, and there's not a lot of videos out there on the newer models being trail ridden, and so you guys are curious to know, like, can they be trail ridden and how hard can you trail ride them? Also, let me say, if you guys are watching our videos, please hit that subscribe button. We're trying to reach 1,000 subscribers so that our channel can be monetized. I'm just going to be honest with you guys. I know that's not what it's all about, but when you're putting lots of time and effort into making and recording these videos, it would be nice to have them monetized.
Make a little money.
Yeah. We appreciate all of you that have already subscribed. We've had lots of comments from different people, and it's fun.
It's fun.
We're also going to see you guys at the end of this video because we have some other things that we want to add, and so watch this video completely through and hear us out, please. Thank you. Okay.
You start.
Hey guys, welcome to our channel, Tag Along with the Tinsleys, and we have some bittersweet news for you guys today.
Painful.
Not really painful for me, but maybe for you.
I'm gonna miss this thing.
So we have decided that we are going to sell our Ranger Crew 1000, and we are going to trade it in for something different. Should we tell them or should we make it a surprise?
Surprise.
Okay. So we're not going to tell you what we're going to get just yet. Okay, so do you want to tell them why we have decided to sell the Ranger?
I can do that. So we was trail riding the machine. It was on the side of a mountain. It was kind of really steep on its side.
It was our most recent videos that you guys saw.
We didn't capture that part.
Yeah, we do not have footage of that, but it was that particular trip.
Yeah, we was on a trip, and we'd gotten the machine all muddy, so we didn't have the camera rolling at that time. We was headed down to the river to clean the machine off. It probably would have had the GoPro effect where you wouldn't be able to tell it. So we was on this hill, and it was really bad. And Miranda and the girls, actually all the girls wasn't on this machine, only Madeline was, and she got out with Miranda. They walked up the hill, and she didn't even turn the camera on. She was so scared. So I
didn't even watch. I was so scared. So I had been pushing for us to get something else, because ever since I kind of turned it on its side, it's always kind of scared me. It hasn't scared you at all. I mean, he's very confident in what this machine can do. And
it will do more than what everybody says.
It definitely will. And it's a great machine. We highly recommend it. If you want to use this machine multi-purpose with some trail riding. You know, saying like, if you want to use this machine, you know, you live on a farm, you have a lot of land, you go hunting. This machine it's awesome. It's got the power to pull through the mud holes. It can climb the rocks. The only disadvantage is it just doesn't have the suspension when you're doing some of those harder trails with the bigger ruts.
Well,
and
it sits up high on its suspension, so the machine sits on top of the suspension. Whereas if you see like a Razor, for example, or you see like a Can-Am X3, if you see one of those two machines, they sit really low in relation to where the tires are at. On a Ranger, they sit on top of the tires, so it makes the pivot point much greater, and it can be ridden. Hopefully she cuts that out. Anyways, it can be trail ridden.
You guys have seen what we have done. We've done some really treacherous hard trail riding with it.
And I would say 98% of the stuff that we have done, this machine done it and kept right on going. But for our family to sit in it and be comfortable, it's not worth it to me for 2% for anybody to be in danger.
Yes.
Everybody else can go through those times and they can skim right over it and it's nothing to them.
And so we have discovered that we really enjoy trail riding,
And the girls do.
And the girls do too. And so we're using it to trail ride a whole lot more than what we thought we would.
Yeah, we were kind of thinking this was our machine to go to town and get ice cream in.
And we take it over to the campground and
Sure.
those sorts of things. And so we've decided that we just are loving the trail riding
Absolutely. So
a lot. So we're selling it and we're going to get something different. If you think you know what we're going to get, drop in the comments below. If you have any guesses.
So the question is did we make a mistake?
No.
I don't really think so. This machine is
Kind of introduced us to.
It introduced us to where we're at, but machines in general, for us as a family. I knew about machines, but you didn't.
Yeah, we never had four-wheelers. We never had go-karts, golf carts. We just had the good old bikes.
Yeah. So the question is,
self-propelled machines.
did we make a mistake? No, we didn't. We just count this as a stepping stone, and we do realize that we are losing a little bit of money. Not a lot, but we will really lose some money. But all those smiles and those memories mean more to me than anything in the world.
And we had a blast in this machine.
I'll never forget, my mother always took us as little boys. She invested a lot of her money and a lot of her extra time in taking us to do fun things with her. She always took us out on trips, and she would take us to Dollywood in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. And I remember several years where we went multiple weekends out of the year. She would get off work on Friday, and we would be packed and ready to go, and off to Tennessee we'd go, and we'd have such a great time. And now, to me, those memories mean more to me today than anything else. And I got to spend those times with my family, and I really enjoyed that. So we're making memories with our girls, and they've come away with smiles and laughter, and we've got plenty of video to prove it, and we've enjoyed it so much. So to us, the cost of it is just something that we have to do to just enjoy our family.
Yeah, because we did talk about, we chose this machine. One of the biggest reasons was budget-wise.
It's a very budget-friendly machine.
Yeah, because we didn't know how much we would enjoy it if we was gonna be trail riding a lot. But I mean, we've already taken 3 trips in this machine in, October, November, December, January, February. We took 3 trips in 5 months, which is a lot for us.
And we've put 1,000 miles on it.
Yeah, a little over 100 hours. And so we have used this thing a lot already, and we've thoroughly enjoyed it. But the type of trail riding that we've been doing is it's pretty hardcore.
Well, we haven't taken a Hatfield McCoy, nor have we taken a Royal Blue. Like Rock Hill would definitely be considered a black one.
So, it's a little top heavy for those hard bikes.
It's kind of hard. It's very comfortable. Very, very comfortable. It is
so comfortable. This is a very comfortable machine. It's not really loud. You can actually talk and enjoy each other in it.
Yeah, with the back windshield shield in it, and the fact that the engine's behind the back seat, you can talk to everybody inside of it. So that was a great thing. We also
it's very spacious.
Very spacious.
For 6 people.
Very spacious.
You could fit 6 adults. You could fit 3 adults in the front and 3 adults in the back.
Well, I have.
Yeah, comfortably. I mean, average size adults comfortably.
Yeah, we've put 6 adults in here.
Yeah.
This last trip we took, we tried 29s, and we took the suspension all the way up.
Thanks to a recommendation from
a YouTuber. And
so thank you.
We changed the suspension, put the suspension to the outer hole in the front suspension, and we put the 29s on it, and they will work. They do rub in certain positions, but barely. It's not like you know, it's atrocious.
So you would probably put 28s on it if we was going to keep it.
Yeah.
And that would probably be the perfect setup. It would keep the clearance good, and then it would keep the top heaviness at a minimal.
Yeah, and we do so much rock riding and road riding that I didn't want to go back with a 6-ply tire. So you got to pretty much go with a 28 or less.
So if you have any questions about this machine, let us know, because we did put some use into it and we have some experience with it and we think it's a great machine. But we're going to move on, and I'm excited about it, but it is bittersweet. And it sounds like somebody's here, maybe the guy who is going to buy the machine.
Bye guys.
Good morning guys. So we just did a short video a few days ago letting you guys know that we were going to be selling our Ranger for something else. And the guy that came to look at it the day that we did that video said that he wanted it, and then he wanted us to hold it until Saturday, and that was on a Monday, I believe. And so we did not want to do that because he didn't want to give us any money to hold it, and there were like a ton of people who wanted it. So we told him if it was available on Saturday that he could have it, but if not, we were going to continue to try to sell it, and he was okay with that. So we moved on to the next person in line, and he said he wanted it also, and we had everything planned out because he was coming from another state to get it, and he decided that he didn't want it because it does not have power steering. So then at that point, we were trying to go by like first commenter gets first dibs because just trying to be fair. After that, we decided to say the first that comes and gets it because we did not want to lose out on potential serious buyers for someone who was like, I want this, can you hold it for me? And maybe not want to give us money down or anything like that. So we put that out there. So there was a guy who wanted it, and he said, hey, I will come and get this on Saturday. If you will hold it for me, I will PayPal you $1,000 to hold it. So because he was willing to put the money down, we held the machine for him, and today is this bittersweet day that we are selling our Polaris Ranger Crew 1000.
Hi YouTube. I'm getting ready to go to school. Have a good day, YouTube.
Well, babe, today's the day.
Yep.
You get to happily say goodbye to this machine.
Not happily. I mean, I love the machine. I
No,
told you that.
you don't.
Not for hardcore trail riding, and that's what I call it.
So today is the day that we get to say goodbye to this machine, and it's kind of a happy, sad chapter of the Tinsley family life, and it's brought a lot of smiles, a lot of laughs, and hopefully today's going to be the day that we get to kind of move to the next chapter of tagging along with the Tinsleys. So Lord willing, we think it's going to work out today. I mean, maybe
We have a down payment.
so got the machine all loaded up, strapped down for the final time. I didn't touch up or any cleanup since I cleaned it the last, and tires are good. Got the spare tires ready to go for them. Should be good to go. So a lot of fond memories. Get to say goodbye.
Don't let this sun fool you. It is
Freezing.
cold. Freezing.
I even got gloves.
It's in the 30s probably. I'm so over the cold.
Here you go, guys.
My goodness, it's so windy. He's taking the truck and I'm taking the van because I have to go get Maddie first. Say bye, guys. Ranger, you've been fun. I'm driving my husband's work vehicle, as we call it. And this is what happens when your husband is a sound guy. I got him here and this is so funny, guys. He has a speaker waiting on our new owner to get here. It's a done deal, and we have said goodbye to the Polaris Ranger Crew 1000. It's been fun, but we're excited to see what the future holds, so stay tuned for that, guys. Okay, now that you guys have seen, we sold our Ranger.
We did. It was quick. Like, it just was
so
gone.
quick. So we're really happy with what we got out of it. So with that being said, we currently have no machine. If you noticed in our video where we went camping, we definitely would have been riding if we had a machine. Jared did get to ride some because our friends had their machines, but sadly we do not have a machine, and we're waiting patiently. And once we get that, we will do a big reveal for you guys. So please hit the subscribe button. You don't want to miss that. So we have a lot of things planned for the summer that you guys will not want to miss, I promise you. So please hit the subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button.
Yeah,
hit the subscribe button.
Everybody knows that right now you can't get a machine. So we've been waiting on one, and excitedly, so.
Yay.
Whenever it comes in, we'll let you know, but it's not here yet. So here we go. Some things that we want to go over with you that's really concerning about why we did this, and then we'll kind of get into a few questions. So we're going to focus on three things: why, when, and what's next. Okay, so why? One of my friends talked to me recently about this, and he said that he saw a YouTube video where somebody discussed it as being, it was about rider confidence. When we bought this machine, we thought that we would go on camping trips or maybe go on a ride once or twice a year and mainly use the machine for like going to town to get ice cream.
Right.
We thought we would do it for more of the fun, using it on a day-to-day basis. But
we never intended to trail ride it as much as we did.
The winter after we had bought it, we were using it just to go trail riding, and we found out that we just thoroughly enjoyed trail riding. So we kind of quickly discovered that we were going to be trail riding this machine more than we thought. We had lost our rider confidence in it. Honestly, what happened to me on the side of that mountain, looking over the cliff and the edge, and it just dropping straight off, and I feel like I'm about to fall out of this machine. I just lost my nerve. That's just all there is to it. It finally got to me. And
I lost my nerve a long time ago because I put it on its side, which was my fault. My ignorance of not knowing how to drive the machine.
Yeah.
So we're not basing it upon that.
It's not that they're not a good machine. They are good machines. It's just, if you're going to do the riding that we've been doing, riding those black trails, trying to keep up with Razors, Pros, everything out there. We were trying to Honda Talons. We're trying to keep up with those guys and ride with them because we enjoy it. It just was putting us in a very precarious situation. So we've had friends that we ride with that now on Razors, years ago started out with four-wheelers and those kind of things. And
Rhino. Someone had a Rhino.
They all had Rhinos, and they just kind of told us from them to us that, hey Jared, you really shouldn't have a Ranger down here.
This is not the safest for your family.
And we're going to get bad comments. We understand. We're just telling you our reasoning. You do you, we do us.
Yes.
And that's just how we're going to leave it. So I'm just telling you why we sold the machine, okay?
And we have to do what's safest for our family. And let's reiterate that you can trail ride this machine. You can. We keep saying that. I mean, the machine did 98% of hardcore trails.
Yeah, rocks, climbing up massive hills,
big mud huddles,
going through the mud,
big mud puddles, ruts. I mean,
just about everything.
It did great, but we got on the side of a cliff and
I lost my nerve. That's just all there is to it. So the other thing is that we tried out, I personally was able to drive a Razor for myself for a period of time, and it totally blew me away at how different it drove, with the center of gravity being so much lower than the Ranger. It just stuck to the sides of the hills and stuff, and even though I had been doing it for a long time in the Ranger, it never bothered me because I was used to it. It blew me away that they are that much better at hills and stuff. So we've had plenty of comments about our driving. We had a particular person that commented, and we don't delete any of our comments, okay? We're gonna let opinions be opinions and let them be on our channel.
Of course, that comment for some reason I don't think is actually showing on that video, and I don't know why.
I seen it.
You did?
Yeah. So he left a comment saying that mostly.
He said you're an idiot for blaming the machine on your inability to drive it.
Yeah. So basically, we are the bad drivers. Well, you know, that's probably true. We are bad drivers.
But we don't claim that
we're pro.
We know what we're doing.
We're learning and having fun.
I mean, this is our first machine as far as a TV, UTV that we've ever had.
Sure. And so that kind of leads into the fact that if we are inexperienced, we don't need to have a machine that has slight inadequacies and put our family in danger. So because of that, we're not pro. We decided, and I lost my nerve, we decided I was going to spend everything I could. Either we were going to get totally out of it, or we was going to spend everything we had and just go get the right machine for us. So that's what we decided to do. So that kind of leads up to when. So we've already told you the date, today being right before Mother's Day. We've already been waiting over 8 weeks for a machine. Really don't know when. We were given dates for when we were supposed to get our machine.
Like what, June?
Yeah, June 1st. So, and we ordered it in March. So
and our friends are going on a ride.
They're all going on rides.
In May. They've already went on a couple of rides that we haven't been able to go on. They're going to go on a ride in May.
Mm-hmm. So that's the win. And then what's next? So, you know, we've talked about, we got plenty of rides that we would like to do. Unfortunately, we really haven't put some solid plans down because of the timing. We don't know when we're going to get the machine.
Right.
But as soon as we get the machine, we're going to try to put some trips in there, try to get some things done with the machine. Right now, today's a work day. It's a Saturday, so today's a work day here at the house. We're trying to sell our house. So if we can get our house sold, and I've got some work I got to do on the motorhome, and then try to get a machine in the next month or so, it's going to be quite busy.
It's going to be very busy.
And we also have to go to Bond, Kentucky, and Blanchard, Oklahoma, all in one weekend.
We got camp meetings coming up. We've got all kinds of fun things that we plan on putting out. So
yeah, so that's what's next. Just be patient with us. If you don't know who we are and you want to take a stab at what we bought, feel free, comment it below. Take a guess.
Yes. All right, guys. Thank you for watching, and thank you for hearing us out, and thank you for being kind to us in advance.
And listening to our wash machine.
Yes, our wash machine in the background. We know that this is a chatty video. We hope that you gain some knowledge from this, and we hope that we can help you in your decisioning. What it basically boils down to is you need to figure out what's right for your family and what's right for you.
That's it. Yeah, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask us. We'll be glad to answer them as best as we can. We can glean from our experiences on what we did to the machine and try to fix it and to try to make it better suspension-wise. And
yeah.
But I think mostly it just
we really put it to the test. So
yeah.
If you have any questions,
so. We're excited. I would have loved to taken it to Hatfield McCoy and showing you guys a lot of the video there, but here we are.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.